Greetings and salutations. Guy Lost in Space Powers here. That's right, folks, I have run out of fuel. Mayday, mayday, please send help before I'm forced to resort to auto-cannibalism. Mayday, mayday, please hurry. I'm serious. Thank you. What's up, Commanders? I'm the roleplay gamer, and I like to party. So, of course, I'm not actually lost in space. Just a little bit of dramatic artistic license there, but I have been running out of fuel a lot. I've been trying to get this keelback upgraded because I figure I'm going to be stuck in it for a while because there's not really anything I want there's only one option between the keelback and the anaconda if you want to play around with fighters, and that's the gunship, right? And I'm not really interested in that, so I've got to be in the keelback for quite a while. So I'm going like hard into the engineers, right? I'm trying to finally suss that out and get my keelback upgraded. So I've been going from one side of the galaxy to the other a lot, running out of fuel a lot. So but no, I'm pretty good with fuel management. I've never actually been stuck. But yeah, loving the keelback. I mean, we're doing an abnormal sort of ass shot of the keelback right now. Oh, doesn't it have a sexy ass? Oh, baby. Yeah, look look at it jiggle. It's Oregon has one of the better looking rear ends. It's nice and utilitarian and whatnot. But anyway, let's get out of here. Just like, oh yeah, look at this cinematic shot. I gotta say, okay, we snagged. Damn it. There ruins the atmosphere. That's all right. Look, we tried. So, of course, I do have the new HOTAS here, the T-Fly HOTAS X. And look, anyone who watched my review of it, look, I know some of you, took it as me just being overly critical of it. But I do appreciate that it's new, and it does work better than the joystick I was having before, just because it is new, like it doesn't drift and whatnot. And yeah, ultimately, it is like the best option for the price. If you want something cheap, it is the best way to go. But anyway, I just gotta be honest with my opinions, guys, you know. I don't want to lie to you. Anyway, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna just I'm figuring, I went through this whole rigmarole of thinking I want to align with someone, in a roleplay sense. I want to join up with someone and be Federation or Empire or something. And I was thinking, for Guy Powers, I feel like he's more of a Federation guy. He's absolutely a capitalist. Assuming that the decision is that black and white, and I'm sure there's a lot more to it. I've actually had a little bit of trouble finding the nuances of the various powers. I'll keep digging. There's got to be a Reddit post or a wiki somewhere that has more of a these are what these powers support and whatnot. It's just, it might be in game. It's just a little tricky to decipher, but I'll keep looking. But yeah, I feel like Federation is the way to go. But then I was like, that seems like are we being kind of arbitrary here in our decision. It's a little bit tribal, I guess. Just go Federation because they have certain values that my character, Guy Powers, Unit 213, supports. But really, if he's trying to survive in the galaxy, you should be doing whatever he needs to do, right? And at the moment, he needs to upgrade his keelback. He needs to make it as amazing and sexual as he possibly can, because it's going to last him a little while here. And it's a real nice looking ship. I honestly believe that. So I've decided to sort of set up shop here at Farseer. And, okay, Elite Dangerous has just crashed. Whoa, right. So I'll see you in a second, guys. And we're back. That was an odd one. I've never actually seen, a hard crash of Elite Dangerous has stopped responding. That is very odd. Very odd indeed. All right. So I've decided to kind of set up shop where I'm going to be, returning to get the upgrades. So at the moment, my focus is going to be on FSD and engines, right? So I know the upgrading the FSD range isn't going to help the fuel issue, but it just would be nice to get places just a little bit quicker. And man, these upgrades, they require some stuff. No. No. I'm still getting used to like what my button layouts are with this new HOTAS. Here we go. Cool. So like you really got to go like all over the galaxy to get some of this stuff. And look, that's not a problem, kids. Like if this is all you're focusing on, that's kind of cool. And it's almost like scavenger hunt like, which, you know, it could be fun. It's just kind of tedious if you're in a ship that keeps running out of fuel and hasn't got a great range to begin with, which is a shame, but I guess it can't really be avoided. I mean, you can't make the process like, would I be right in saying this? Would people agree with this? That it's not reasonable to make the process easier just for the sake of the lesser ships? I mean, is that... I don't know, guys. I don't know. Lesser ships. I don't know if that even makes sense. Anyway, you know what I mean. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So I figure, like, while we're doing this sort of stuff. So right now we need presiodinium, which I think, going back to my mining video, this is something we were picking up, right? Pretty sure. So I don't want to go around mining. So this is probably something we're going to be trying to buy. And just for anyone who doesn't know, I mean, I imagine probably most of you know, but it's something easily missed, especially if you don't use a mouse for the menus, which is something I usually don't do. But yeah, you can actually hover over these things and it tells you where to get them, which is fan-fucking-tastic. You know, that's something Elite has lacked sorely in the past, is just a means to get important information in-game. You've had to rely on wikis and whatnot, which is... I mean, it's fine if like roguelikes and whatnot, because that's sort of become a genre, the wiki roguelike, right? But I don't think it's appropriate here. So, you know, very pleased to see this sort of stuff. So what we're going to need, and then modular terminals. Where do we get that? Used by factions as a reward for mission contracts. Okay, so the only way to get that is mission contracts. Now, the thing here that bothers me is like strange wake solutions. Does this mean I'm going to have to, like, just for the purpose of getting this FSD upgrade, I'm going to have to strap on a wake scanner and just go around scanning wakes arbitrarily? It's a bit annoying. But, you know, the ultimate point here is, I was going to say, what missions are available? None. That's right. There'll be a station in here. There'll be a station here somewhere that I can get missions. Now, let's go find it. There we go. Gray terminal. That'll do it. That will do it. But yeah, smuggling missions. Has anyone found that smuggling missions are, like, pointless now? Man, I used to get, like, routinely find missions, you know, well over 200,000 credits for a fairly short run. Not even, you know what? Not even smuggling, just like general delivery as well. Now it's sorry, just hit my mic boom. Now it's becoming a little bit tricky. Which, look, I'm not going to straight up say that they've nerfed these things. It might be, could just be bad luck. It, I don't know, maybe they've upped the sort of rank requirement for getting good missions. I don't know. But apparently, passenger missions are booming, which I guess makes sense because they want people to be... They want people to do them. They want people to run those missions. All right, let's get out of here. Let's do this. All right, so here we are at the station, and just before we continue on here, we'll go to the crew lounge. And I regret to inform you guys that Cecil Harrington unfortunately bit the dust. He will be missed. A moment of silence, please, for the hero we deserved, but perhaps not the one we needed right now. Anyway, now we've got Emily Waller. Emily, that's how you pronounce that, right? Yeah. Just an odd spelling of Emily. That's fine. Emily Waller, she looks battle-hardened. She looks tough, and she has some bags under her eyes that probably alone would fuck you up. And I'm very scared of her, but I'm glad to have her on our side. Glad to have her on our side. So, the mission situation I'm not crazy about. Is anyone else experiencing this? If it ever loads. missions across the board, even with the Empire, with whom, is that the correct way to say that? I have greater influence, got higher standing with them. Still, really having a hard time finding missions that pay just like anything. These are not great, especially compared to what I was getting before, which was well over 200,000 credits for pretty easy just transport missions and whatnot. I'm not having a lot of luck here, and yeah, like I said, I have been all over the galaxy. And it's kind of the same all around. If we have a look at the passenger lounge, I dare say it's going to be a different story. It seems like they're really pushing those passenger missions, right? I mean, I can't take any of them because I haven't got a passenger module thing, right? But I mean, look at this, 24 tourists. I mean, I can't take it for reputation reasons, but that's a decent amount. Down here, I could take this one. I only need my minimum cabin class. I need first class, but it's only 4 passengers. Do I start ferrying people around? I'm gonna get modular terminals. Hang on, that's something I need, right? Oh shit, guys, I think I've actually got to do this. I think this is what we're gonna do. I mean, it pains me because I don't want to be, I don't want to just be like ferrying people around. It's not my bag, but look, we gotta move with the times, and the Times says that it's all about being a bus, being being a space bus. And look, I feel like, because let's pierce the veil here for a moment. Guy Powers is kind of like, he's the sexual love child of Zap Brannigan and Han Solo with an Australian accent, because I don't feel confident doing an American accent. So that's what the inspiration for the character is. And I feel like, the Han Solo route, yeah, he took passengers sometimes. When he needed to, he did take passengers. So that's what I want to do here. And in terms of like what I want to do with a ship with upgrading, you'll notice that it's FSD range and thrusters that I'm focusing on primarily at the moment. I want to make this thing the Millennium Falcon, right? It's a tough little transport ship. I want to make it fast. And I want to be able to run the Kessel Run, do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. Optional internals. So I've never installed a passenger lounge before. Geez, let's hope that they've actually got them here, right? Because I don't want to lose that mission. They haven't got them, do they? Surface scanner. Come on, guys. Come on. Fuel tanks, fuel scoops, fuel. They haven't got them. This is a punch in the crotch to every just hardworking space trucker out there. Alright, let's see if we can find some. So apparently I had to go all the way to Wang Hub in the Shamo system to find these passenger cabins. Now let's actually, let's hope that they've actually got them. So I looked up, I just did a quick search and like, how do you find these things? And I got some advice that apparently you look for high-tech and tourism systems. That doesn't seem to work all the time because this system it's neither high-tech nor has it got tourism, apparently, according to the map at least. And a few systems I checked out that were high-tech and tourism didn't have them. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're on the wrong area here. We need to go to optional. So we're gonna try and replace this cargo rack with passenger cabins. Oh, guys, finally, right? Am I right? How much does this hold? So it's a 2E. I mean, it's the biggest we can get. It's only 2. I mean, we'll take it. We might not even. No. We need a little bit of cargo space here. I believe the first class passenger cabins are like, the smallest you can get is a class 4. Is that right? First class 4C. Cabin capacity is only 3, really? Economy. Jesus, guys. Business class. Wow, you need a lot of these. Okay. First class passenger cabin. So I got to wonder, if you've got like a first class cabin, can you put, you know, less than first class passengers in that first class cabin? That will be something to have a look at, right? Hang on, let's just go back to here. It was economy was all that was available, right? It's probably a space thing, I imagine, considering that this thing, like if we're looking at the what the economy equivalent here is, it's an extra 4. So what was 7 as opposed to 3, right? Man. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to. Oh, bro, but I need some cargo space. This is not great. Like, I don't want to get rid of my fighter, but I might have to, or get rid of the shields, which again is probably not a good idea. And the fuel scoop is important. All right, let's just have a look at. Look, maybe there will be enough space if we just go like a class 5. And convert our class 4 slot back to cargo. So what's another? Equipped cargo rack is in use. Okay, all right. So we've got to deal with that first. That's not a problem. We can deal with that. There's just some limpets in there that we're not using. Great. Back to outfitting, please. Still getting used to this hat switch. It's well, yeah, I'm just getting used to it. That's all. That's the entire story there. All right, passenger cabins. What do we got here? What do we got? So first class, 5C. I guess it's not too expensive. Hang on, wait. I want to check it. Cabin capacity is 6. You know what? I can deal with that. Yeah. Let's just. We want to have a look at the business class, right? So what's the? Do we have another first class? No. Okay, only one first class and it's rating C. That's okay. So I guess we'll do that. We'll see how we go. So first I'm going to, before I convert the, before I go back here and put this into, like, make this a cargo, cargo majig, you know what I mean? We're going to have a look at what's available here. If there are some missions that utilize, like, what do we got? 8? Capacity for 8. Did we go the wrong one? Oh, okay. Passenger lounge. I think we're into mission board. That's that's the problem here, guys. Okay, so yeah, if we can use all 8 here, then that's great. Okay, well that's a lot of money. If we had the correct standing with presumably the Federation, I mean, this is acceptable. Passenger count 5, economy. So, all right, there you go. So I think that's answered our question. We can put economy passengers into first class cabins. They're probably loving every minute of it, right? They'll probably be very pleased with that. And here we go, beautiful. 1.5 mil for transporting 5 business class passengers. Okay, so that's good. I like that. You can put, for lack of a better term, lower, lesser passengers, lower class passengers in higher class, crew quarters, which I like that. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there because the video is probably going to be way too long anyway. Because of, I don't know, Elite Dangerous is really weird. It's really, really sensitive to just like a low bit rate. And just regardless of the fact that I'm recording in UltraWide, which doesn't help. Look, let's be honest. The reality of the situation is that doesn't help. But it's got really, it's got some really bad color banding going on, which I don't know if it's just my system because I got like an AMG card and thus AMD drivers, and I don't know. I don't know what's happening, man. But yeah, a lot of color banding, and it really shows up terribly. So these videos can't be too long. But there you go, guys. So, I'm going to do a little bit of this. I guess I'm getting into like, I'm turning into a boss, a necessity here. But we'll see where this takes our hero, Guy Powers. Guy Powers, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other. Let's get a nice little glory shot here to cap off the episode. What do you think of that? Oh, baby. I just love this ship, It's just a real nice looking ship. Oh, yes. Feels good. Oh, baby.
Roleplay gamer,